Hey, what's to YouTube fam? It's your girl TK, and I am at home vlogging, y'all. And I decided that I wanted to do a video real quick on Miss Tanya Chutkan and Donald Trump. And the reason being is because homegirl is out here saying, you know what? I am going to freeze a gag order that I put in place for Mr. Donald Trump. Honestly, when I think about that, it's really giving me sentiments of a thriller. The reason being is because, number one, when I think of Tanya, I really think that she should not be presiding over a case dealing with impeachment issues. Please note that Donald Trump is being alleged of high crimes, and according to the U.S. Constitution, once the House Select Committee had charged him with inciting an insurrection, well, then the next step was for the Senate to decide if they were going to go ahead with an impeachment. The Senate has not said anything about an impeachment in 2023. Also, I want you guys to know that not only is the Senate not saying anything, but the judge, the highest judge, okay, the U.S. Supreme Court Justice is saying absolutely nothing. Justice Roberts, like, this is a fucking thriller. But nonetheless, you know what? This woman, Miss Tanya Chutkan, she's out here, she's working somewhat. And I wanted to read a little bit of what she is telling the DOJ she is looking for, okay? So I'm going to be reading this article. It's coming from NBCnews.com. So if you ever want to go back to it, you are more than welcome to do so. Now, it says that the judge overseeing the federal election interference case against Donald Trump has temporarily lifted the partial gag order imposed on the former president earlier this week. U.S. District Judge Tanya Chutkan on Friday paused the order she issued Monday after Trump's attorney asked her to put the previous ruling aside while they appeal the matter. The judge gave special counsel Jack Smith's office until Wednesday to file a response to Trump's request. Defense attorneys will then have 3 days to respond to the filings by prosecutors. The directives in Monday's gag order will not be in effect during that time. The special counsel's office declined comment Friday night. Chutkan handed down the gag order after a hearing on Monday where Smith's team argued that a narrow order was needed to protect the integrity of the trial and the jury pool. So that is the reason why she put that, the gag order in place. So she formalized the order in a written decision Tuesday, finding that undisputed testimony cited by the government demonstrates that when defendant has publicly attacked individuals, including on matters related to this case, those individuals are consequently threatened and harassed. In a filing on the judge on Friday, Trump's attorney said her order imposed overbroad, content-based prior restraint on the leading presidential candidate core political speech. They argued that Trump, who has pleaded not guilty to the charges against him in the case, would suffer irreparable injury to his First Amendment rights if the order was left in place while they go through the appeals process. So he's saying, you know what? At this point, I don't want you to put that gag order in place because I'm running for the president. The president again, okay, even after January 6th insurrection. And this is going to affect how I am able to speak. You know, Donald Trump has really been a thriller. Donald Trump is running this presidency like he is the owner of the White House, and he's the employer. Honestly, to me, this whole situation is a thriller. This gag or a thriller. The U.S. Supreme Court just a thriller. Tanya, a thriller. A thriller. I can't even say it. A thriller. It's hard to get it out. It's a thriller. I guess I'm waiting to see what happens next with the DOJ, because they have to respond. Jack Smith's office has until Wednesday to respond to a Trump request. And this man, he's basically looking for immunity from January 6th insurrection. That's where they're trying to get to. Trump does not have an immunity as a subordinate. period. Anyhow, I had did a piece on Donald Trump on my community tab, and we've been talking immunity, presidential immunity, and the reasons why Donald Trump is not attached to immunity. Number one, he's a subordinate. Number two, he worked for the White House. Number three, he is the head of state as an employee, you know, as a president. But he is not allowed immunity. And you'll have to check out my community tab to see more in detail about why I am saying Donald Trump is not attached to any immunity. Anyhow, guys, I am going to sip my my damn Diet Coke. Honestly, I need to stop drinking these things. And do some more research tonight. I have a lot of research that I need to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, comment, like, and subscribe. Please keep those notifications on so you know when your girl is online. I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.